All right, let's open this bad boy up. We're up to operating temperature and I want to see what it can do. All right, here we go. Oh. Hi everybody, it's Jim from County Corvette. County Corvette, not County Mustang, but it sure feels like County Mustang here. I've got a super duper duper rare Boss 9 next to me here and a Roush Mustang. But you know what? We buy good cars. If it's a great car, you know, like this or this, I'm happy to put my name on it. Had to do a little bit of homework on this car to educate myself, but it's truly a one-of-one car. First off, it's a 2007 Mustang, but it was sent to Roush for $22,000 for their Stage 3 package, which you probably know as much about it as I do, but it's suspension, brakes, 415 horsepower supercharged engine, and a host of other things. It's got another $2,000 in Roush options, some cosmetic stuff. But the greatest thing about this car is that it's one of one. It's a Office Depot sweepstakes car that Office Depot actually sponsors a NASCAR team, of which Carl Edwards, number 99, is the driver, and Roush is the team owner. So they worked in conjunction to put this car together, and it's one-on-one. It's really cool. So it was won in the sweepstakes, and the owner had it for a while, and then it traded hands. So it's had two owners, and they both drove the car, which is kind of cool. Now it's still in, you know, completely original condition. I mean, it might have a nick here or there that I haven't really inspected it with glasses on, but what I can tell you is it looks like a new car. So it was really carefully driven and loved. It was obviously never tracked or raced or anything like that, but probably had, you know, the owners had a lot of fun with it, cruise nights, getting it out there. When I first saw the car, I thought, wow, this thing's really sharp looking. Then I really got, you know, into it, and I'm like, this is a collector car. And that's cool. I can tell you, this is a pretty rare car, just being a Roush production car in general. They only made a handful, I think a couple hundred per year. And, you know, it's got all the right stuff. So anyway, we're proud to have the car here. I'm going to take it out for a short test drive, but we've inspected the car. The second owner really was meticulous with his maintenance on it. He felt that the rear struts were maybe a little worn, leaking or whatever, and he replaced them. But the originals, he had the presence of mind to keep all that stuff. So they go with the car. I didn't really see anything wrong with them, but that was what he felt. So the car's got great history, great provenance, incredible condition, and it's a car you can buy with confidence. So we're going to take this thing out and get a couple miles under it and show you what it can do. All right, so we're going to let this thing get up to some temperature here first. I just pulled it out, and this car is really what I call an eyeball car. And I didn't really spend a lot of time on the inside, but man, it's got some really nice carbon fiber accents. It's got all the Roush and driver signatures inside. It's just a cool car, and you know, just cruising through the parking lot, a couple of people just, you know, were really gawking at this car. It's cool. Just looking over the hood, thing just screams performance car. All right, so we're going to be kind of gentle with this thing until it gets up to full operating temp, but we'll air it out once we get up to it. And okay, yeah, there's a signature. This is the Roush signature on above the odometer here. I didn't see that before. There's no question that this is a special car, and Mr. Roush clearly makes it known. It's got his signature on it and his name, which I would too. And you got Stage 3 on the tack, so there's no mistaking what you got going on there. The car drives nice. I've driven plenty of these cars. I'm not a Mustang specialist, not by any measure, but I've driven a few of these cars. I can see out of these a whole lot better than the Camaro too. I had my dislikes about the later generation Camaro. I'm not, and the Challengers as well. Not that they're not, great cars in their own right. I've had a few ZL1s and wicked cars. But these cars are definitely easier to see out of. And I think, especially if you're a little on the shorter side, it makes even more difference. All right. But this thing's got no squeaks or rattles or anything. This short throw shifter was actually a Roush option. Okay. But it is a real short throw. Tires are good, there's no flat spots, no steering wheel shake. It's a cool car. But now I can see why it was driven. It's really quite a nice driver. I would own this car. This thing's cool. It's got a lot of eyeball. If you ever have the time, if you never heard the story about Jack Roush, it's absolutely fascinating how he was, he's a pilot and crashed his airplane and I guess in a lake, and just by some stroke of luck, act of God, some Navy SEAL rescue diver happened to be hanging out in his house, lake house or whatever, and saw it happen and actually went out and saved him. And that's a story I heard. I'm sure it could be probably told a whole lot better by Mr. Roush himself, but it's just cool. Some people are meant to stick around a little longer than others. All right, let's open this bad boy up. We're up to operating temperature and I want to see what it can do. All right, here we go. Oh, all right. Well, I didn't want to come on the throttle heavy, but this thing clearly got a rev limiter that just shuts it off at red line. Broke loose in second. Feels good. Just do a little gradual. This thing's got a lot of torque. All right. Yeah, I don't want to go much faster than that, but yeah, this thing runs nice. Very solid car. I like the suspension on it. It's really responsive. It feels to me like the steering ratio is just faster than a regular production, Mustang. But yeah, but everything about this car is upgraded. So, very cool car for the money. But it was a lot of money. New, the Roush option's 22 grand, and then you get another 2,200 in other further Roush options. So it's spec'd out really well. And being a Carl Edwards signed car, if you're a NASCAR fan, that's gotta account for something. So there you go, NASCAR fans. Even if you're not a NASCAR fan, I'm a NASCAR fan, but I'm not a seriousness. This thing makes a lot of torque fast. All right, cool car. Anyway, this is a really fun, great looking car in a great budget, reasonably collectible. I think this car is going to make somebody real happy. But what I can tell you is, it's a no excuses car. No paint work, no damage, no stories, no issues. Buy with confidence, buy it sight unseen. I said in my initial part of the video, I didn't look for stone chips super carefully, and I will do that. If there are any, we'll photograph them and you know, fully disclose anything. But I think the paint's damn near perfect on this car. So no excuses car. Let us know if you have an interest, and hey, we'll make something happen for you. All right, so thanks for watching, and let us know if you like this or anything else in our inventory, and we will make it happen. All right, and please subscribe. We always have great new cars coming in, and this is a great example of it. Thanks for watching.